Then I drove off with Potato Chip Man. Then I picked apples. Then we all went to jail. Then I played the drum.
And you can totally do that all again next week at the same time, 8:35 here.
Would you want this family at yours?
There's a lot of good things about week.
Daytime stars out tonight on BBC2 Wales, Richard and Judy and Lorraine Kelly at the Kumars in 25 minutes.
Malcolm's in the middle, first on BBC2 Wales. Let the games begin.
Service from BBC Wales, available on satellite, terrestrial and cable.
Touch your cooker and your sink and then flick back to the fridge.
Continuing the concern of unfairness about the treatment of guests on the Kumars at number 42, the British Broadcasting Chat Show Standards Commission have allowed the following warning.
I feel it's my public duty to warn you and plead directly to all celebrities, don't visit the Kumar family. Please don't. I've been there. I know the monstrous interruptions, innuendos from Granny, the disturbing decor. Stay away. You don't...
The Kumars in half an hour on BBC2 with Ishmael Merchant and Helena Bonham Carter. If they turn up.
And Helena Bonham Carter gets the Kumar treatment in 25 minutes on BBC2 Wales after a first crash and some discipline now for Malcolm in the middle. Fashion, booze and a neurotic Adina. Catch the first ever episode of Ab Fab tomorrow here on BBC2 Wales at 9.
Now on BBC2 Wales, if you thought Malcolm's family were odd, wait till you meet the new neighbours and their evil man-eating gnomes. Superman's facing the monster from Krypton Hell in 25 minutes after BBC2 Wales evacuates these little monsters. Malcolm's back next Monday, same time, and tomorrow at 6:20 it's a Mark Bolan and T-Rex fest on Top of the Pops 2. Back to tonight, he's Lord Kal-El of the House of El. We know him as Superman and he's next, and he's facing all his worst nightmares.
Crichton's stranded on Elac and working on his wormhole theorems. But his peace is about to be shattered. Farscape coming back to BBC2 Wales in 25 minutes.
Come on! You said
Top of the Pops 2 at 6:20 tomorrow, next tonight.
On BBC2 Wales, one of the meanest tricks in the book.
He got himself legally emancipated.
And that will be continued in just a moment here on BBC2 Wales.
And is there going to be a death in this book?
A horrible, horrible.
A horrible death of a significant figure?
Yeah.
JK Rowling, The Interview, tonight at 7:30 on BBC2.
Are we allowed to look inside it?
More from Malcolm and his clan now on BBC2 Wales, In Search of Independence.
You've been nothing but a problem since the day you were born!
Over, lady, because I'm out of here!
What else are you willing to tell us about what's in book 5?
Can Jeremy Paxman work his magic on the creator of Harry Potter? JK Rowling, The Interview, next on BBC2.
Malcolm's back next, here on BBC2 Wales.
Starting on Monday, BBC Summer samples the best of comedy from the Edinburgh Festival. Catch Comic Fringes every afternoon at 3:30 on Radio 4.
BBC Two Wales is on show at the National Eisteddfod in 25 minutes, and that's after a makeover.
Starving. What's for dinner?
It's on BBC Two Wales now. That's right. A double bill of Malcolm in the Middle.
There's a great season of football coming up on BBC Wales. Wednesday evening, Wales take on Serbia and Montenegro as they continue on their Euro 2004 adventure. It all kicks off at 6:45 on BBC Two Wales. There's sport, then there's football.
What was once lost will be found. What was forgotten will be remembered. What lies ahead will take courage.
The quest for knowledge through Middle Wales. History Hunters. Tonight at 7:30 on BBC Two Wales.
Dewey, no candy tomorrow. Do you understand?
I'll be fine.
No, you won't.
Malcolm's back here in 2 weeks' time. There's more comedy to come here on BBC Two Wales. We've got a Fresh Prince double bill in 20 minutes after My Wife and Kids next.
Stay right where you are. More from Malcolm here on BBC Two Wales next.
And good morning and welcome to BBC Six Music with me, Phil Jupiter, and your breakfast show.
The Big Buzz is coming to Carnarvon. Emma Bunton, Matt Goss and Liberty X are just a few of the great acts you can hear live and exclusive on Radio Wales. The Big Buzz 2004, this Sunday, live and buzzing from 5 o'clock, only on BBC Radio Wales.
A lesson in the world of work. My Wife and Kids on BBC Two Wales in 25 minutes.
And what do you think, Scott?
Well, now here on BBC Two Wales, there's a stormy relationship in store for Malcolm.
That's a doggone good deal.
To Newport, some more growing pains for Malcolm in the Middle.
And you can hear live music from Leicester's Summer Sunday Weekender starting next Friday. BBC Six Music, digital radio and Freeview Channel 77.
Olympic Games starts next Friday on BBC TV, radio and interactive. Legends will be rewritten.
And there's a look back at Wales' long tradition of success at the Olympics on 2W tonight at 8 o'clock.
So apparently there's a risk of extra blood loss with a cesarean section. I hope you're a girl.
Quentin Tarantino, John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson and Uma Thurman. That can only be Pulp Fiction tomorrow night on BBC Two Wales at 9:10.
Hands up, who remembers being told about the birds and the bees? I'm still wondering about humans.
I can't believe we're locked out.
Malcolm's back in the middle tomorrow night on BBC Two Wales, but he's packing his bags and leaving home. Find out why.
Serves up another helping of beef and oyster pie in 20 minutes on BBC Two Wales. Before that, the way things are going for Malcolm, he can kiss goodbye to a hot meal. A shrewd babysitter gives the boys a run for their money. Same time tomorrow here on BBC Two Wales.
Worse than having a babysitter, it's having a pretty clever one.
Ah, shoot. I was going to go outside this weekend.
It's on this channel. This is BBC Two Wales, and Malcolm's dad has an old friend over for a few beers, and they have a smashing time.
You see what I have? This is a movie I asked you to return